woody nuts.
Pinocchio's nuts.
All right. With that being said, we'll be right back.
The moment
We've all been waiting for. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Inhale. And today we're smoking. You gotta say.
you gotta try first, alright?
The Larrañaga Picadores.
Por Larrañaga Picadores.
Yes, exactly what I just
It's
said.
a difficult name to say, man. Even I know Spanish, it's difficult.
You know Spanish, you are Spanish. Hopefully you do.
But yeah, what could you tell me about the cigar, Ron?
It's completely Cuban made.
Oh, filler, binder, and wrapper?
Everything.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta know.
That's special.
But yeah, Por Larrañaga is one of the oldest, if not
the
oldest Cuban brand in all of the markets they've had. And for a long time, it was known as just like a budget cigar, a budget stick, but mainly these, the Picadores and the Petit Coronas, were flying under people's radars for a long time, but ever since the great boom, you could say, people started buying these up and buying the 50 cabs and the Petit Coronas like crazy. But they definitely are good cigars for their, around their price point. Seems like nowadays, if you go Cuban, or honestly, even if you go New World, you want something special, you're going to pay over $20. We were able to get these for, a little bit under $20. So
Awesome.
Not too bad, comparably to some other cigars we've smoked recently that were double the price. I feel like this cigar will do it. We got 2 years of age on these bad boys. Yeah,
we haven't smoked a Cuban in a while, right?
Yeah, no Cubans in a while. So I'm very happy to smoke this guy right here. Not as much as this guy right here.
Yeah. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
This on average will probably last someone around 40 or 50 minutes. With this guy, you can
2 hours.
Two exit real quick.
2 hours, man.
Yeah. The one I have is kind of banged up, but it's all good. Still going to taste great, no matter what.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't explode.
It might on this wrapper
like
right there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's all good, It's going to have to get smoked eventually, before it gets even worse. But what did you guys get on any of the notes so far?
Man.
Smells?
Just that signature, salty, woody smell that I get from a lot of Cubans.
Doesn't smell too ammonia-y, so I feel like the 2 years probably did it justice, I smoked one out of this box about a year ago. I thought it was all right. Wasn't too memorable. I was like, all right, I'm going to let these sit for another year and hopefully the flavor develops more. And that's exactly what we're about to find out right now. So.
Cold draw tastes pretty good. Yeah, it's like a semi-sweet. Like a little sweet cedar.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
All right, y'all. This is the moment. Y'all light up, we light up. We'll be in silence for a little bit. The awkward moments of the video.
Time for meditation.
Yeah.
It's like them judging us right now. Oh, look how they're lining up their cigars and shit.
Man, let me tell y'all, man. People that on YouTube that
I think I'm about to get a new flint for this light.
are supposed to be like cigar aficionados and connoisseurs, when I've seen them light their cigars, that's when I'm like, oh no.
Or the way they cut it too, they chop off like so much of it.
Trying to use a soft flame with this wind is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. You need a lighter?
There's no move. They're taking their sweet time.
Oh, you can use this jet.
I'm about to raw dog it real quick.
Oh, no.
There you go. Yeah. All right, Cuban twang.
Already?
First puff, yeah.
Wow.
Best cigar I've ever had. I'm getting like peanuts, cedar.
Off the initial, huh?
Yeah. No spice, which is nice. Like this buttery sweetness. A little spice.
It's pretty different from what I remember a year ago.
Have you tried the Petite Corona?
Yeah, I have a couple of those too. They're okay. But the last time I smoked one, I smoked it super new. I was in Amsterdam. I just bought them in the box. It was 2023, and the box was 2023. So I don't think they were, anywhere near to what they could be.
Yeah, I smoked a 1 year one in Guam, and I think I got like just a lot of woodiness, a little spice. It wasn't like that good.
Though Larrañaga, I like a lot. I like the Galanes, right?
That's a double Corona?
No, it's like a
Looks like a little
close to a Robusto, but a little shorter, right?
Okay.
I think I smoked one in Tampa. I think I let you.
you did smoke
I let
that
you hit
Galanes,
it,
yeah.
Very
And,
peanutty,
Corona.
cream.
I think the Monte Carlo is another,
Yeah, we smoked like half of it without.
Yeah. Without even. I gotta give myself a head start.
Off the initial light, it's already tasting pretty good. I can't lie. I don't know if it's placebo effect because I haven't had a Cuban in a while, but I'm personally not getting any spice. I get a smoothness, a little bready.
Yeah.
Definitely getting some cedar in here. Not too sweet yet. But overall, pretty good already.
I'm getting tastes like faint notes of those holiday popcorn buckets, but it's the caramel popcorn one.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the
Yeah,
sugar,
the sugar on it.
the sugar on it. It's like faint notes.
Give me your
of
cigar. I want that.
For real.
I want that one. Whatever you're having, I want that one.
And then there's there's like a nice finish of like might be of like almond milk.
I do get a nuttiness though. The fact that you said almond, I was like, okay, that's a note, kind of I can pinpoint a little nuttiness. But I'm not really getting any crazy sweet flavors.
Yeah. No sweetness.
Yeah, no caramel or anything.
And then the spice picked up a little for me.
Yeah.
Like some like woody spice.
Yeah, I get it on the back of my tongue.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
on the front. It's like only on the back of the tongue I get the spice. Which is crazy because you would think like you're filling your whole mouth with smoke. Like why do you only feel it on the back? Compared to when you sometimes smoke other cigars, you feel it throughout your whole tongue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Definitely get a little spice in the back of the tongue though. Nothing to complain about.
So what year is the cigar?
2023.
2023. A couple years on it.
Yeah, 2 years, so not too bad. I believe it's 2023. We can check the box when we get back.
Did you get these online or?
No, I did a box split from someone I knew. I was on Discord with.
Oh, okay.
So I got half a box, and they got half a box.
Do you remember what you split? Like,
How much it was?
or
How many?
it wasn't a trade, like the box split?
No, it was just like they might have bought it online. I don't remember, but
okay.
like I just paid for half, type thing. I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
But it was something like that, They don't have a complete box of these.
Man. Out the retro hell. Wow. It reminds me of horchata.
That's kind of crazy.
Man, it's crazy to say, but it's like that. Like after you drink horchata, it leaves that little like milky coating on your palate, kind of, and then that little bit of that cinnamon floral spice.
I definitely see the floralness. I think mine just tastes a little bit different too because there's so many holes in mine.
No, it's tasting different because you're not using your imagination.
Yeah, it tastes like use your
This tastes like
imagination.
peen. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yo.
It tastes like wolf's blood.
Bull's blood.
Wait, what does picador mean again? Is it the knives?
The lancer, the two lancers that like lance the bull.
That's so fucked up, man.
Bro, have you actually seen a bull match? Bro, the bull comes out, the matador's there. The bull comes out the gate right when it charges the matador. He stabs it with two of those picadors or whatever.
Yeah.
And it stabs the bull in the back. And the bull's like, bro, it's going like this deep into the bull.
Oh.
And then he does it a couple more times, you know? Like, bro, this is legit animal cruelty.
It is.
And then at the end, they mark the bull. But they feed it to the people, I guess.
But in a way, it's kind of cool. Like
I understand it's a tradition, but dude, it's gruesome.
It is gruesome.
It's gruesome, man. Like,
I would want to see it one day. Because imagine for how many years they've been doing that. Thousands, right? And that was like their form of entertainment.
That's the gladiator.
Yeah,
that's honestly probably the closest thing left to like gladiator days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about gladiator days, it was animals fighting people from all around the world.
Yeah,
this and that.
They fought like tigers
Lions,
and shit.
tigers, whatever. But to think that people are still doing that, but with bulls, it's not like a bull's a bitch either, bro. There's tons of videos of bulls themselves killing matadors too, you know?
Yep. If I ever get to go to a match, I would love to see, you know, it is kind of fucked up, but I want to see the matador get fucked up. Because, you know, you always see the bull get fucked up, but when you see the matador get, like, tossed, it's like, yo!
Just flung up like 10 feet in the air.
Oh.
Land on his neck.
I'm going to be like, yo, this is what I came for, man. Or I want to go to, like, a rodeo one day, you know?
That's a lot easier to go to,
like,
especially where we live.
Yeah. See them try to ride the.
There's rodeos around here, not in our area, but like, you know, up north and shit. There's rodeos in Georgia.
There's a pro league, right? It's like the PBC or something like that.
Oh, really? Premier Bull,
PBR or something. Yeah.
Premier Bull Riding or something.
Yeah.
Premier Bull Riding.
They say those are like some of like the biggest bulls in the world.
Like, I believe it. Yeah.
Like
they actually get the creme of bulls.
You know who got into it? Dana White.
Yeah.
He has like a few bulls.
He's reinvesting in it.
Yeah.
Bro, when you're a billionaire, you can get into whatever the fuck you want to get into. Bull riding? Buy me a couple.
Yeah.
Horse racing? Give me 3. You know, like, it doesn't matter when you're worth $1 billion. You can buy whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you guys saw that recent video with Complex. He was showing off his office, the UFC headquarters in Vegas, and bro, his collection.
He was like, to the right, you get, you know, you lock in. But to the left, degen. It was like a poker table, a bar to the left.
I need to watch that.
He collects crazy. He collected meteorites that landed in like North Africa.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
He was trying to buy Mike Tyson's belts and all this other stuff. Is like, you can only have, the only way you can afford something like that, a piece of history, you know, because that's not just someone's belt. That's out of all people, if you own one of Mike Tyson's belts, you're like, yo, that's fucking insanity.
Like,
man.
Not even Mike Tyson owns his own. For him. He probably sold all his shit.
No, he still has them.
He still has them?
Yeah, because Dana said he personally went to Mike and tried to buy them from him. He's like, I can't give them away.
Damn, that's crazy. Even though Mike Tyson is not doing the best right now financially, he still can't let go of those notes.
Hey, he's doing better than he was.
Yeah,
he's a millionaire now, bro. Or even before then, for the last, I would say 5-6 years at least, bro. Tyson was doing all right. Before that, yeah, he was bankrupt and, you know, spent all his money from boxing. But man, he's such an icon. He bounced back quick.
Yeah,
man. Like, everything is Tyson on. Mike Tyson vapes, Mike Tyson edibles, Mike Tyson weed, Mike Tyson coffee. Like, bro, there isn't something that they're not using his name for. You know,
Mike Tyson cocaine.
You go to Colombia, there's probably a bag laying somewhere, and it's called Tyson.
He made a cigar, right?
Yeah, with Gurkha.
Oh
yeah,
Tyson. Why Tyson? Let me down, man.
Imagine if Cuba let Mike Tyson make a cigar with punch.
That would have been crazy. That would have been the collab of the century.
Oh my god.
What would he name it? Like Punch the Force?
Punch the Force.
Punch the Tyson
haymaker or some shit.
How do you say haymaker in Spanish?
Haymaker.
Hamaker.
The hamaca.
Have you ever seen a Canelo fight with a Hispanic say, "You got a hamaca"?
Man. But yeah, earlier when y'all were talking about how bullfighting is like modern day gladiator and stuff, I was listening to that historian that specializes in like Roman and Roman history and all that stuff. We've been lied to, y'all. Back then, they never, well, not never, but it's like rarely that they fight to the death. It was all like WWE.
Yeah.
That's what he said. It was like,
No way.
it was like Roman version. Yeah, it was. Like he said in the history, the records and stuff, not many people died. Like, it was like WWE. It's like all for entertainment. And I was like, no.
I gotta watch that because you're blowing.
No, I'm for
like,
real.
my mind right now.
The guy is like a
Like historian.
Like he's known for like just studying like Roman history and all that stuff.
Then who are the other fucking guys who told me that they used to fight to the death?
Man, it was
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, but they did used to do crazy things in the Coliseum. Like, even though it was WD, whatever, bro, they used to have channels that connected water to the canal or to the arena. They used to be able to flood the arena. Like, it was a lot more advanced than people thought. I remember when Gladiator 2 came out, people were like, that's so stupid. Why do they have boats in the arena? They weren't used to really do that.
They
used to really do that.
Said.
Like,
he said like they did have all of the freaking theatrics.
Yeah,
like,
they had everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like people forget that nowadays, yes, we have a lot, but everyone's attention is into so many different forms of content, right? Mm-hmm. The only form of entertainment or content back then was that.
Yeah.
So imagine all the greatest minds of content, all the best TikTokers, all the best YouTubers, everybody,
Yeah.
They worked on the Coliseum compared to everything else. There was none of that. You had gestures and stuff, but
yeah. The royal fool.
Yeah, like, yeah, imagine that. Bro, back then there was no entertainment. You used to literally pay someone just to do dumbass shit. A royal fool. Call Jeffrey in. I'm bored. Do a trick. Does a shitty trick. Kill him. And then fucking you get a new one.
Yeah, man.
But I guess it does make sense. Like, let's say there was a very popular gladiator. Like, they're not just gonna let him die. Like, keep the people coming back, right?
Yeah.
So, what about they fought to get out of slavery? Is that true or no? Or were gladiators just like entertainers?
They were just entertainers. Like they had to be somebody in like an aristocrat, Like
they were majority of the time gladiators were people with followings already.
Yeah. Like
they were actors.
They were slaves.
Like they were actors.
I thought they were slaves.
Yeah, like it was like all
Spartacus
acting,
lied to
like
me,
that.
bro.
Yeah, it's all lies by Hollywood, man.
I gotta research this guy.
No,
what if
real.
he's like trying to change history and shit? This one fucking guy.
For real, it's you can listen to him. It's on Theo Vaughn. Like you'll see, he's
Theo Vaughn. I've heard
Roman comedy podcast.
Roman. No, he's
like,
legit.
Don't believe everything on the internet, man.
Nah, like you can do your background research into him. He's for real, like specializes in that, But I mean, talking about history, man, the way that we know history could all be wrong right now with like the repeated measures of the Great Pyramids. They keep on doing the tomography thing, and it's like it gets crazier and crazier. Like we were over here, like, how did they build the pyramid? Now it's like, fuck the pyramids. How did they build those columns that are like 2 kilometers deep into the earth with like coils going around it? That's even crazier now. So, yeah. The way we perceive life and all this stuff. What more are they hiding from us, man? Or I should say, what more? Not what more they're hiding from us, but what more do none of them know yet?
I mean, it's also one of those things where it's hard to tell, man. Like, we're going off of clues that are specks compared to what they used to be,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could only imagine how that Coliseum really used to look, Compared to now, it's just a bunch of ruins. Still crazy that it lasted that long in time.
Mm-hmm.
but just imagine the Coliseum in its full glory back in the day. That shit probably looked insane. There was probably like gold leafing everywhere. You know, like the designs back then, they were crazy. Like look at the
it was like very colorful.
Yeah,
back then, right?
They man, especially during Roman empires, man. One of the greatest empires ever, right? Yeah. Bro, they had every trade. They took all the spices. They had every dye. You know, like they traveled the world collecting the best of the best things. So you know their Colosseum was insane.
I mean, I bet, like, nowadays, like, not just the Colosseum, but when you go to, like, the Sistine Chapel, where you look up and you just see, like, those immaculate paintings that, like, Michelangelo painted on the ceiling.
That he went blind painting those.
Yeah.
Yeah. The paint that they used back then fucking made him blind. Man. I was like, God saying, this is your best work you'll ever have. You'll never have another.
And, like, the effort of painting.
Like that, yeah.
That's fucking tiring, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking years.
It's like you retarded. You should wear glasses.
You should have.
You could have just wore glasses.
Yeah, maybe it's like what you said, man. It's like, man, this is my best piece of work. If I go blind after this, so what? And now it lasted for, like, what? Like,
was there ever retouches? Has to be, right?
I'm not sure, but I know that, like, he didn't actually paint them.
He had people?
He had people
How the
paint
fuck did
like,
he go blind?
He created, like, the
layout.
The layout.
Sketch
And they would, like, put, like, little pinholes to, like, trace it, and then the other people would paint it and stuff. But he's, like... It's like a chef, right? Like, they don't fucking...
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, you're like the leader.
He created the masterpiece.
But now he gets all of the credit. It's like, oh, Michelangelo painted.
But that's how a chef is at the kitchen.
That's how a fucking architect is, too, you know?
I built this.
Motherfucker
didn't touch one piece of steel.
Those fucking little Mexicans over there.
He didn't weld shit. Like, I built this. With math. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that is true, man. That's how the world is. It's like you just
like if you look at the fucking president, everyone's like, he's the one that's killed so many people. He didn't kill nobody.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
But it's when you're the face, everything is blamed on you, good or bad.
Yep.
So even if you fuck up in the kitchen, it's the chef's fault. You're the last eye on it. You know, like So there's a good and bad when it comes to having that much responsibility.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, that's right. That is like in life, like whenever something good is happening, it's like, hey, I was a part of that too. But when something bad's happening, it's like,
he did that. He told me.
Yeah, the little Mexican, he didn't put the screws in correctly.
All right, first third of the cigar is starting to go. What are you guys getting?
I'm not getting a lot of sweetness, but I'm getting like a lot of like peanut shells, maybe like almond, a little almond.
A lot of nuts.
Taste. Yeah, a lot of nuts. For sure, like a woody spiciness to it, but it's like level 3 spiciness. It's not even that much.
Mine's probably like a level 1.5, level 2 spiciness, but definitely getting the almonds or cashews or whatever.
Man, well, for me, man, on the palate, like I'm getting no spice. It's that kettle corn sweetness, man. It's kettle corn sweetness, no spice.
On the retro hell, I'm getting sweetness.
Really?
Yeah.
On the retro hell, I'm getting that floral spice, but it's like mild floral spice. It's not stinging. And then on the retro, it finishes with that like, it's like that.
Maybe we're getting spice too because we smoke it so much faster. You know, like we're burning it and making it so hot compared to him. Like, I've already ashed my shit. And he hasn't even ashed yet.
See? If you can hold it near the flame.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn. I can smoke 2 of these before you're done with that shit. But it's burning great, though. Like, I'm not, you know. Let me see how the red ash looks. Yeah, my ash is still, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
burning fine.
I'm getting a little uneven burn lines. They'll correct itself.
That's how I gauge it. Like, oh, I'm definitely smoking too fast with the fucking middle parts, you know? Way too big, comparably.
Man. It's a good cigar, man. Like if I were to
To me,
rank,
it's a very nutty cigar. Huh?
if I were to rank this cigar right now amongst all the Cubans that I've smoked, this would probably be. I think this could be number 5. It could be like the Esmeralda, the Connie A, the Sancho Panza Bellicoso, the I think Monty number 4 or 5. The first one you sold to Ed.
Yeah.
Was that number 4? I
That
think it
was
was
a
number
4.
4. Yeah, that was a good one, and then this would come after it.
How much is this cigar? Like nowadays?
Like $18.50. Oh, now like probably like $25.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
Maybe 25 or something. I haven't kept up with current prices. Maybe I should. I just give you all the prices I paid for it. I'm losing money over it.
Yeah, you gotta make an Excel sheet. That's so much work,
bro. For what I have, bro, that's too much work, bro. I'm just gonna have to. When you go see my bin, you're like, "Can I buy this one?" I'm like, "Let me see how much I paid for this."
You just add like 50% to like the sheet art.
The cigar's $70.
Oh, damn!
No, I give usually just whatever I pay for it. You know? And like that Oliva you got the other day, pay like $6 for it. But man, I've seen that cigar at lounges and shit, or just for like $10-12.
Jeez.
How much? How was that cigar?
I mean, for $6, it was good.
Yeah.
Like for $6, what am I expecting? Like,
Yeah.
you know.
But honestly, if you go to a regular lounge, that cigar is probably like $11-12.
It's like
Olivas
tiny,
are
man.
decent. The Melania series specifically, at lounges or just smoke shops, they're pretty not expensive, but they're
They're
not.
out there.
Yeah, they're not that cheap. They're not like a $5-6. Man, nowadays going to a cigar lounge, a $5 or $6 cigar is a shit cigar. I ain't gonna lie. But the last couple times I've been to cigar lounges, I could not find anything that was like $5 or $6 where it's like pretty good. You gotta at least spend $8 or $9, like a Charter Oak or something like that. You know? Like you're gonna pay $8-9 if you go somewhere. So it's gonna be 10. You're gonna at least have to pay $10 for a decent cigar.
Even then, it's like maybe like 20
For a real decent
or
one.
like an Olmec or something.
Oh yeah, you're paying Olmecs are expensive.
Man, Olmecs are good though. Damn.
You want a big ass Olmec? I got a double Corona Olmec. I have like 5 double Corona Olmecs at my house.
For real?
Yeah. Shit.
Maybe that'd be.
I bet that'd be a good smoke.
The shit took forever. I smoked one of the shit took forever. It's thick too. It's not like a skinny. I think I have 2 or 3 left.
Which one is it? The Maduro or the Claro?
I have to look that up. I can't remember. It's probably the Claro. See, people are very diverse or divisive when it comes to the Claro or the Maduro. People are like, no, the Maduro's better. No, the Claro's better.
Yeah. I always see that debate.
It's like,
man.
damn, man.
I mean, I do see it. This is a big difference between
the
both of
two,
them,
yeah.
right?
Definitely.
Like I feel like the Claros are like spicier in a way.
Really?
Yeah, than the Maduros.
I'm getting a lot of wood from this right now.
Not a wood.
A lot of wood and nuts. Woody nuts.
Pinocchio's nuts.
Alright. With that being said, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Pinocchio was made out of cedar wood.
Was he really? Nah. I was like, could have fucking gutted that motherfucker and used him as a cigar box.
Don't you have to carry all your cigars on your stomach?
Hi, boy.
The first Pinocchio, the cartoon, he smoked a cigar too. You guys remember that?
He went like DJing, right?
Yeah, where
like,
he went hanging out with the fox and stuff like that. He was smoking a cigar.
Pinocchio was smoking a cigar.
You don't remember that? It's from like one of the original Pinocchio movies.
Damn.
He was smoking a cigar. He was chiefing on the cigar.
He looked high, right?
Yeah,
Some
he was.
shit,
He hit the cigar. I was like, "Yo, imagine dragging a cigar and you just kill 2/3 of it. You're gonna die. You're gonna pass out.
Yeah.
You have to inhale your. You would have to do that.
Oh my gosh. Man. What else? I saw this week like an image of like the future of like those AI data centers. They said in the future they're gonna have to build it in the middle of the ocean.
Why?
Because AI uses
It's so hot.
like you have to like cool it down.
So they're water cooling.
They're just gonna freaking stick a data centers in the middle of like the ocean, and it's just
the
always
water cooling system.
Yeah. I mean,
Then we're gonna start living in the ocean. Like Bioshock.
we're gonna be part of the machine. So like, they've been complaining about rising sea levels, right? Why not put the AI data centers in the ocean to help, reduce?
Yeah, it might evaporate a shitload of water too because of
Definitely.
the heat. You know?
Mm-hmm. We should just put it in Antarctica and the North Pole, just melts it all.
I want a home in Florida still, so let's not do that. Eventually. My sweetness is starting to ramp up a little bit on mine. Man, definitely tastes a lot better than what I remember when I first had it.
The retro hell is way better than like other than normal.
Really?
Yeah. Getting like these
Sweet earthiness.
Yeah, some sweetness, earthiness for sure. Yeah.
Like I can't really. I'm not good at retroing, but I'd be doing that. Trying to get the full sense on my palate. I definitely like at the end of my release the smoke. I get the sweet earthiness from it.
It's like a clean earthiness compared to like fucking Nicaraguans, Dominicans.
That gritty earthiness of those New World cigars.
Yeah.
Man, nowadays it's like there's not much going on anymore, yo. Like every time I look on the news nowadays, everyone is just focused on release the files,
Or tariffs.
or tariffs.
Shit, all I see ever on the news is ice right now, man.
Oh,
Ice this, ice that.
Really? I haven't seen shit.
Really?
On ice,
I see a lot of stuff on ice constantly. I don't know why.
I just saw recently, like, I guess an ICE officer, like, climbed up a new constructed house.
Yeah.
Trying to get them, and then they took off the ladder, and he was stuck in the roof, He couldn't get back down.
Hey, they outsmarted him on that one.
That's some Tom and Jerry shit. Like, what the?
It'd be funny if the Spade people on the bottom like, tax dollars are paying you, you suck. And he just fucking ran off on his ass.
Oh, man.
You ain't never gonna get me pinch away.
Yo, your Wiener accent is like spot on.
Grew up on North Side my whole life, man. Around a lot of y'all.
Yo.
No, man, I was around with all different races, growing up around these areas. That's the beautiful thing about America, man. Especially the state we live in. It's a big mixing pot. I have friends with every race, every culture, love everybody. I've gone to places where I was like, man, there's no diversity here. Like, Georgia is a very diverse place.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said, like, Clarkston, Georgia is the most diverse mile in America.
I can see that, bro. It's the hood in some places, but at the same time, you go one apartment complex, there's 10 Asian nationalities.
Yeah.
There's a Burmese, Cambodian, Laos, Viet.
Yep.
There's all different Asian races in there.
And then the next complex over, it's like all the
Somalis. Eritreans, Ethiopian. Man, it is diverse if you think about it.
Yeah.
And they all are gangbangers.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing
Oh, man.
But no, it is a very diverse area.
Yeah.
Relatively not too expensive.
Yeah, that area. Man, I remember when I first moved to America, that Clarkston did not look like that, man. It looked like a shanty town. Now you go over there, it's like nice, like all these nice selections of foods and
It's the gentrification.
Yeah.
I remember that too, man. When I was hanging around certain places at 15 to really early 20s, ain't looked nothing like that, man. Now it's Decatur where it's greater.
yeah.
I remember it was like, damn, Decatur, you gotta dodge the haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fucking out for your ass. Like, times are different. You know?
Yeah.
And honestly, nowadays, it's like, how can you get away with stuff anymore? I mean, cameras everywhere, fucking drones. They're gonna hawk you down with the drone, man.
That's why, you don't really hear about any crazy, like, serial killers anymore in this day and age. I mean, there still are, but, like, it's not, like, rampant like back then.
The Zodiac Killer. Ted Bundy. Like, It wasn't like, we can't find this guy. And he looks like this. And all they have is a drawing. Now it's like, bro, I got his Facebook, his Instagram. Bro, he even had a MySpace back in the day. This is what he looked like when he was a kid. You could have a 15-year-old kid pull up all these pictures of somebody, you know?
Yeah.
You could literally just Google. You put a picture into Google and they can find where that picture's from, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I found who he is.
But is that the case? Because I feel like I read that like this or last year was the most like missing kid cases like ever.
Well, kidnapping is still a thing because of human trafficking and stuff, but I'm talking about straight serial
What
killers.
if they're killing all the little fucking kids?
It's just, another Epstein out there,
No,
fucking
they're
them and then killing them.
they're doing worse things than killing them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, man, if you got kids at home, protect them with your fucking life. Like, you cannot let them out of your eyesight. It's a cruel, cruel world out here. And fucked up people prey on the weak. The weakest are children, man. Which is the saddest thing to say. I sometimes don't even like talking about this topic because I take care of I have a lot of young cousins, nieces, nephews, stuff like that. Man, if I ever went to a park and saw a motherfucker try to steal one of my kids, bro, game on. That's all I have to say.
They're going to put him on a park bench.
Game on. Shit, I'll put him in between the goddamn park bench.
Yeah, you're going to put him on a park bench in memory of...
Nah, I'm thinking about smushing his body into the park bench in the crack. He can't leave. But yeah, all jokes aside, that shit's fucked up. And the sad part with stuff like that, it's usually a cycle, like the people that do those kind of things to other people or children, is they had that stuff done upon them. And it's just an endless cycle of hurting people. It's really sad, man. But at the same time, like, damn, like, when you were a kid, no one was there to help you, but now you're doing it, so it's like, we can't even help you now. Now you're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's how do you rehabilitate someone from something like that? Can you even, That's like saying you're a straight man, right? And why are you laughing at that?
Because, all right.
But you're straight, but it doesn't matter what I do or say to you. Are you gonna not be straight? You know what I'm saying? Your sexuality is your sexual. What you like is what you like, right? So it's like, how do you stop them from liking that, right? Like, how do you rehabilitate them? Because I could try as hard as I could. I bet you I could not make you gay. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm thinking of on their side. Like, you could try to rehabilitate them as much as you can, but how do you stop someone from liking something, internally something like that? It's a weird conversation. It's a hard conversation.
And you don't want to just kill them, right?
Well, I mean,
it's like, you want to be that judge,
What did you do? 70 years.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm not killing them. I'm just sending them to prison.
You're like the architect. You're like the painter.
Yeah, like the prisoners will do the work.
Oh yeah. Prison. People in prison jail don't like that shit either, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people in prison and jail, especially in America, bro. A lot of people did wrong things, but at the same time, in their heart, they might have thought it was for the right reasons, So it's a hard thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody's in there is a good person. Of course, there's a lot of people that are bad too, but To a certain point, everyone deserves a second chance.
Depending on what they did.
I said to a certain point, right?
Yeah.
Like if your whole life you were just a drug addict and doing this, doing that, taking drugs and stuff like that, like bad drugs. You're at the end of the day, you're really only you're harming your family emotionally, but you're really only harming yourself technically.
Yeah.
So it's like we could help this person. Yeah. But they would have to want to help themselves. Now something like, dude, this dude just went into school, offed a bunch of people. Like, how do you go back from that?
Yeah, nah.
But what if like they did put in the work? And
there has been people like that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's people where even they're going on a trial, did something like that, and the parents are there, and they're like, "I forgive you," So it's hard. It's hard.
So like humans are amazing creatures too. Like
they are.
What if you killed someone? And then like you went through it, like you realized what you did, and you want a second chance.
Well, if it was adult on adult crime and I killed someone and it's justified or something.
No, what if it is not justified? You just grew up in a fucked up situation,
and I just decided to one day go out there innocent
just a killer, man.
And I just oh nah.
He said, "Throw away the book, bro."
Yeah, just throw the keys away. I'm done.
Hey, but you went to jail. Like you had time to think.
I'll be killing in there.
No, there's literally serial killers where they interview them. They're like, serial killers, I want to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen those? It's like, dude, kill that guy. Like, take him out of here.
Yeah.
Like, he has no rehabilitation possibility or any possible chance of that,
Yep.
So it's like, for the greater good is a hard answer question, too, You want to do things for the greater good, sometimes look at Batman.
Yeah, there was a guest in Joe Rogan, like, couple weeks ago. He killed someone, and
Shaka Senghor.
Yeah.
What did he kill someone for?
It was like he grew up in Detroit, and he like had like he dealt drugs, and he was part of like running with those type of people. And one time, I think they shot at him.
Yeah, so he was like paranoid already.
Yeah,
right?
so then he started carrying a gun everywhere he went, and then at a party, he said like. He just saw a car coming down the street, and
they wanted to buy drugs, and he was like, "Nah, not like." It became a problem, right? He said, "Nah, I'm not gonna sell you drugs." They got in the car, and then he just, I guess it was his paranoia, like he said, and he just thought like they were gonna pull up a gun, and he went and killed them, And it's like, but then he like changed his life
because the only reason he changed his life was because he said he could read. So when he went to prison, all he did was read, and like he was in solitary confinement for like 16 years.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah,
all like, by yourself.
There were like 4-year stint in solitary, a 3-year, like 2-3 years, and a 4-year.
Yeah, like
it's like.
But then he said the only thing that saved his life was that he was able to like read. So he read books that like talked about solitary confinement and. Now he's like a very well-spoken individual. If you watch that episode of Joe Rogan, like he's very well-spoken and all of that stuff. So
that just shows you willpower. When you get put in a shitty situation, there's 2 ways you can react. You can progress, become better, or you can degress and become even worse.
Yeah,
there's people that I personally knew where they went to jail, went to prison, all that stuff, and they came out even worse. They're like, this is what I do, man. Sometimes you go to jail, sometimes you go to prison. No, it's not. That's not how you should think,
Yeah.
You should never go in there.
It's like that other Joe Rogan guest. Same like kind of situation. He was in jail for killing someone, and then he got out and he had like a body in the fridge. Like afterwards, got it. Like he was on Joe Rogan too.
Was it that white guy?
No, he was a black guy.
He had a body in the
fridge, and he like put on the costume, like trying to disguise himself, like coming out of the house and shit. But they caught him. Like he was doing like events, like trying to help the youth and shit like that, and
he just couldn't stop killing people.
That's crazy,
man. I understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. Like I understand people doing that kind of stuff because it's the feeling of being in control, the power. There's nothing more powerful than taking someone's life. But it's just, why would you want to feel that power? I just don't understand how people think so. I understand the emotional aspect. You kill someone out of emotion, you kill someone defending your family and doing this. I understand that 100%. But for you to kill someone, I gotta hide this, chop them up, put them in your fridge. Like, you took something that was 10 seconds, now it's like a lifelong thing. Like, you're chopping someone up, looking at their face, like, going through like crazy stuff, man.
It's like we could all be that person, right? In a way, like, you know how they say, like, if you grew up in Nazi Germany, like, there's a high chance that you would have been
a Nazi,
right?
But that's true because your environment dictates a big part of your life.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're all capable of doing all this horrendous shit, right? But
that is true.
Bro, if I was born during Genghis Khan times, I'd be a general. Like, I swear, like.
You'd be raping everyone.
I don't know. I was thinking, I know that's what they would be doing, but I was thinking that. But
he was thinking about this killing.
Like taking over villages. But
it's like
if it's a part, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna kill them all.
I was just using an example. Like, back then in the days, if your only choice was like, let's say Genghis Khan pulls up on your village, either you fight for him or you die. You're gonna fight for him.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to.
That's true. I mean, just like the example of Nazi Germany, it's like I don't want to kill them, but it's like if I don't, they might kill me. So it's like,
and oh my gosh, no social media back in the day, no ways of informing yourself besides the news, besides the propaganda. Propaganda wasn't propaganda. Propaganda was just that was your truth back in the day. Everything the news say is real. Everything that the government is telling us is good for us. And now, from the 2000s on, people are like, yo, there's something wrong. The stuff they're doing isn't always good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are starting to wake up to that. And it took thousands of years for that, Literally. Thousands of years to come to this conclusion in the last 25 years.
Now that we've been, like, running and stuff like that, like, I just was curious. So, when people say they have to qualify for, like the Boston Marathon or something, like, what does that entail? Like, you have to run a whole bunch of races and then send them your time?
Yeah, there are certain races that you have to run that like are qualifications, and you got to get certain times, and then you submit your times to like
something big like the Boston Marathon. If you just let everybody sign up, it would just be too flooded, I feel like.
And I think like now it's like a lottery system too, because there's so many fucking people. Yeah, it's like same with the Atlanta Peach race, the biggest one here.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a lottery.
What stops people from just running next to them? And
yeah, you could do that, but you won't get the official fucking like the number thingy, and you won't be in the system and shit.
Fuck the system. Running is free.
Yeah. That's why those running clubs, like, what stops you from just showing up? What are they going to do? Run away from you?
But what am I supposed to pay for a running club? Like, I'm running outside. It's free.
I just happen to be running on the same trail as y'all.
I think you could do that if you want.
Like, did you sign up for the run club? Motherfucker, I'm at Piedmont Park. Like, do I have to?
They fucking call the cops on you for trying to run. Hey, this guy's running with us? It's like, what?
This man's trying to exercise without signing up.
Oh, man. Damn, that's crazy to qualify for races. You have to do all of that. Gosh. I mean, I guess, they don't want everyone to sign up because they don't want to be there for like 5 hours or something.
Oh, how long is the Boston Marathon? 26 miles, right?
26 miles, yeah.
They're there for 4 or 5 miles, or 4 or 5 hours anyways.
Really? I feel like there's a cutoff time.
There is a cutoff time, but it's like, I think it's like more than that, like 6 hours or something.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people, but like the top finishers of marathons, they be finishing that in like less than 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're just sitting there waiting for everyone else. Like
the top finishers. The top finishers.
No, but
you leave, man. But there's no podium. There's like 1,000 runners. Everyone gets a participation reward besides the first like 3 people.
Yeah.
But you see, after running all these days, I realized like, okay, the top finisher might be like, let's say 2 hours and 15 minutes. the gap between 2 hours and 15 minutes and 2 hours and 20 minutes
It's
is
huge. Yeah. So imagine a 3-hour gap, 2-hour gap.
That's why I'm just like, there has to be like a better cutoff time. Like, it should be like, okay, if 2 hours and 15 is the top time, the cutoff should be 4 hours. You know, because
But you think about it, it's running, bro. Like, all you have to do is run through this area. You know, it's not like you have to, all right, it's time to back up. Like, I just let them run through it. They paid already. Let them get the full experience.
Yeah, Boston is 6 hours or less.
man, you can do that then.
6 hours, yeah.
You definitely
Not right now.
qualify for
I gotta.
that.
Amp it up a little.
Yeah. We should maybe run a 5K. Like,
Dude, you run 10,
in like a couple months, and then like wait like 6 months and run another one, see the difference. And, like,
Yeah,
how
I'd be
much
down for that.
You run 10 miles in like 2 hours. You can
In, like,
definitely
2 hours,
run a
yeah.
freaking Boston Marathon in like 4.5. About there.
I feel like the last stretch is so much.
I've just never ran that much. I don't know how like that shit's like destroy, like how it'll affect me like towards the end. Like
You might be fucked up for
might-
a couple weeks or something.
Like
But
the
it's-
last.
But it definitely, you get that pack mentality when you're around all those people.
Mhm.
You're like, I cannot be the last person.
Yeah.
That was a big thing that helped me when I was running 3 miles in Thailand. I was like, I cannot be the slowest guy on my fucking team, bro. I cannot. I'll survive with middle of the pack, but I cannot be the last guy to come up. You know? I feel like that little push you get from that, it really helps.
Because like when you go to like events like a Boston Marathon or something, that's what you see the Goggins and the Cam Hanes.
Nah, those are breakfast for them, bro. Cam
Yeah, it
Hanes,
is.
Goggins, they're running the ultra.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
well yeah.
The
yeah.
ultras, man. 100+ fucking miles within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Bro, these people are pissing and shitting themselves. Like, literally. Like, when you run that far, people are pissing and shitting themselves, and sometimes without even intention, your body, after a certain point, just lets go. Just lets loose. And then afterwards, their feet are fucked. Completely fried. All their toes are, like, gone. You know? Toenails, all of them falling off. Or, like, so swollen that it's, like, coming over the toes. I've seen some nasty pictures of people's feet. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, half marathon, you still get good feedback. You know, your body gives you good feedback. Like, oh, that was good. We could do it again. Bro, ultra marathon, it gets to the point it takes time off your life. I feel like,
Yeah,
like
I feel
really.
like you age like so much
Like,
quicker.
your heart,
I don't think that's good for you, man. That's
yeah,
why.
your heart's so taxed from all that running and the sleep deprivation. Imagine not sleeping and then you running 40 miles in the middle of the night. 50. And I heard a lot of people say when they did those runs and they slept, they're like, well, how did you sleep? When did you sleep? Apparently you sleep for like 10, 20 minutes at a time. But then when you sleep, it's like the most hallucinating dreams you've ever had. Because think about it, you're almost on the verge of like death, you know? That's when people die, what happens? Their bowels loosen. They shit themselves, they piss themselves. That's your body like saying like it's time. It's time for you to chill out. You know?
I mean, that's why that one lady on Joe Rogan, what's her name again? The lady who's such a beast at running, like,
I forgot her name, but
she did that one ultra marathon where she beat the second place person by 2 hours. Do you know how big of a canyon? That's not a gap, that's a canyon of a difference. Like,
That's like from my house to your running line.
like she beat them so bad. And you know, she says when she runs, she thinks about a cave. She thinks about how she's decorating her cave. She say, okay, I'm in this cave, I'm gonna put this there. And like the whole time you're running, imagine just thinking about that. Okay, I'm gonna put the couch there.
Like
I'm gonna put this
10 hours later, oh no, that couch doesn't look good right here.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I don't like that color.
Yeah.
Another color. Like you're just thinking about that for the whole freaking 200 miles that you're running. That's a different beast. Like people over here trying to think about their breathing and it's like, am I gonna make it? She's over here, I like this painting. I'm gonna put this sculpture in this cave.
I think there was this Mexican runner. Like, there's this Mexican village. They're known for like.
And she wore those shoes, right? Like
Yeah,
the no
you
flat shoes.
Yeah. And she won the race.
Yeah,
right, or some
and they were
shit?
trying to Nike and them were like, "Oh, we're gonna sponsor." They're like, "Nah, I want my shoes." I saw that. I was like, "That's crazy."
And she wore like, yeah, she looks like a fucking
Regular
little village, like in,
a regular
Mexican.
girl or something.
Yeah. Fucking Canelo gave her like $2 million like after that race and shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
People like that deserve it, though. I'm not gonna lie, man. Man, she put on for her whole village, man. $2 million for a villager. Shit. She changed everybody's life.
Fuck, man. That just goes to show all those shoes they make, it's all bullshit.
It kind of really is, though. Like, because if you look at our bodies over time, bro, the last 100, 200 million plus years, we were never made to wear shoes with platforms like that. Mm-hmm. But we don't let our feet adapt enough to where we can't wear them, you know? Majority of people nowadays, you're spending your time in shoes. Yeah. You're barely barefoot, you know? Like, barefoot running is really the peak. Like, if your feet can handle that, you know? But most people's feet cannot handle flat shoes barefoot.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big niche right now, too. Flat shoes for running and those outdoor shoes and stuff like that, or big toe box shoes. I see why, though. You know, you look at your feet, man, they need the space. You look at some other people's feet that have been winning Keels or certain basketball. Look at LeBron's feet. You seen LeBron's feet? His toes are like throwing gang signs like this, and that's because of the shoes that they make him wear. Like basketball players wear. When the toe box narrows out, man, it fucks everything.
Yeah, I can't wear Nike running shoes. They're too fucking narrow.
Yeah,
like I've tried because like
they're cool
make
looking.
Some of the nicest styles.
They got the nicest
shoes.
colors, the nicest styles, but I don't care what I look like if I'm in pain. You know. That's why I had to go with those New Balances. They're like a little wider.
Puma did make these. It's like fuel cell atom shoes. Like they look fucking weird, but they're like they made them illegal for like qualifying races because
they have the spring or something. Yeah,
it's like carbon fiber spring. Those really make you faster.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
I need to get those.
I mean, I don't get why do you ban shoes as long as you're not doing steroids, right? Like, okay, shoes, everyone can get the shoes.
No, because those are like $350, $400.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Like at the highest level,
you know what?
This event, give everyone those shoes and let's see what happens.
Let's see who's really the fastest. You know.
But not everybody runs at that league, you know, where they're handing out $300 pairs of shoes to everybody. Like that too, bro. Why are running shoes so fucking expensive, bro? It should not be that fucking expensive. $300+ for a pair of running shoes. Running is free.
Yeah.
Like $300 for just the shoes. That's not accounting for the clothes, everything else. That's why I was like, bro, there's definitely at a point where there's not a good return on investment, you know?
And I feel like wearing Nike shoes are cheating too. Those Nike Alpha Flies.
Oh yeah.
Those are really cheating. Like you saw the test where they did the kinetic energy test where like they like push their hand on the shoes and they release it to see how much like they freaking spray. And the Nike shoes freaking like fly. That'd be sick though. Imagine training and you wear those shoes and you're like, man, I'm so fast. My cardio is amazing. Then you get into like your sport and you quickly find out you've been cheating this whole time.
No, but I think a big part of my running career, as you could say, like just me trying to run now, was being barefoot a lot definitely helped me. Because I used to run in only cleats, you know, I used to play football and stuff like that. And they always gave me shin splints. But when I started wrestling and started doing MMA and stuff like that, my shin splints started going away. And I didn't know it was maybe the shoes or maybe because the ground, you know, the mats are soft too, so it helps, you know, with balancing your feet and finding where you actually have to step comparatively. When you're just running on hard ground, you could be running like this and it's just feeling like you're going the same way. And that was my problem too. Like I have like no heel or no arches in my feet, so I would run like this. And then when the cleats, they narrow down at the end, they make your feet go inward even more.
And like you want them kind of tight.
Yeah,
too,
you want
right?
them tight as shit.
Yeah.
So it was just fucking my feet up.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, I used to wear the tightest fucking soccer shoes because it just felt like you wanted to like
feel like it's a part of your foot.
Yeah, exactly. You get more power, more feel on the ball and shit. But yeah, shit
messes your feet up, yeah. And then when you're young too, you don't have enough time to recover because you got to follow the season. You don't follow the season, you don't play.
Man. Yep, now that we started running, just keep on pushing it. Get you fight in October, then we'll see where you're at. And once we get into better shape, we should do the firefighter workouts with your friend Will.
Yeah, I'll ask him about it.
Dude,
sure. He's always willing to work out, but I'm not always willing to work out.
Yeah, but
it's weird, you know, because the way he trains, you would think like you'd have the most unlimited gas tank, but it shows you that there's different gas tanks for every sport, right?
Yeah.
Like when I grappled with him, bro, I was like running around circles on him. But if I legit run, he's running around circles on me, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely has to do with not just cardio, but the way you breathe, when you exert force, when you know you don't have to, you know? So.
Yeah, with your experience with like jiu-jitsu, you know, like those little gaps.
Yeah,
to
where
rest.
is it like
and
I can
shit,
chill
right?
here, like I'm chilling here, you know? Or you cook them. That's what people call it, where you're just laying, or just make it simple for people that don't know what you just, certain parts you just lay on, you know? When people are carrying your weight, it's harder on them compared to when you're carrying someone else's weight. So those areas you can rest a little bit, let yourself recover. Then there's small explosive movements. That's why I thought for the longest time too, I was like, man, I will never be good at running because I can never just keep a short, steady pace. I'm always either super explosive or I'm like chilling, you know?
Yeah, it's like the hardest part. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that discipline of saying where it hurts.
Yeah.
And you gotta live in that like
that hurt.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing that running is teaching me, not just the cardio aspect, but that hurt, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking hurting right now, but I can get through this, you know? And man, I feel that mentality wise and with fighting, that shit makes you unstoppable.
Yeah, because honestly, that pain is never gonna go away. Like what you're feeling, I think you just become like hardened to it, right? And it's like you always feel it, but you know how to like navigate through it, right? Because it's just like mental.
You're like, I felt this before. I can get through this. Of course, there's a certain point where you're like, I might pass out. That's you might chill, but if you don't feel that, you can keep pushing. That's really about knowing your own body too. A lot of people don't know their own body. Most people have never pushed themselves hard enough to complete failure, you know? So they think at the smallest inconvenience, this is their failure, you know? And shit, not too long ago, I was feeling the same way. I was like, I can't run a mile. I can't do this. I can't do that. Man, they dropped me in fucking Thailand. They forced me to run 3 miles. I was like, holy shit, I could do this, you know? I fucking was dying afterwards, but I was like,
humidity over there.
I was like, but like I said, man, that group mentality changes everything. And especially during that time we were training for a fight, it's like, dude, you have to do this. You don't do this, you bitch out at this, someone's gonna beat your fucking ass. Like literally, you know? You can't run. Running?
Yep.
Running is just a battle against yourself. You know, fighting is a battle against a whole other man that's trained to do the same thing you are.
That's why the Shamrock Brothers at their gym, it's like they put you to hell because they're like, the worst thing you can do is be tired in a fight.
See, there's a fine line between things like that. Their gym was called Lion's Den, so it was one of the top tier gyms in the 90s, and they had one of the craziest initiations where you had to grapple, fight for like hours, and then if you lasted, you could join their team. But now when you think about it, that kind of mentality is like, it's good, but at the same time, there is a fine line between overtraining and just going very hard. And if you look at some of the best ever, like even Khabib, for example, man, he is one of the GOATs, but there was a certain point of his career he thought about retiring very early because he kept getting injured, kept getting sick. And a lot of times that happens from what? From overtraining, you know? It's not like he was smoking, going out at night or doing this. There is a certain point where the return is lessened because you're doing too much, you know? So you have to know, but only you know when it's to chill or not. And you got to separate that little bitch telling you to chill, and then your body's like, okay, I actually need to chill, you know?
Yeah, and fighting is just like the top of that. Like fucking, I don't know, it's like, you got a weight cut as well. It's like so many different variables. Like it's the hardest fucking sport.
Yeah, like when it comes to running, it's like you can feel your body however you want. Oh, today I need more carbs. Today I need more protein. But when you're fighting and you're really at the highest level, dudes are losing 35, 40 pounds sometimes. To fight in that weight class, literally dying on the last 2 weeks of training camp. And then when they fight, that's why you see so many knockouts too. And it's not because these people have power, like, of course. But at the same time, when your brain is so deprived of nutrients and water, it's easier for your brain to get knocked out because there's more space in your skull. Literally, you know, there's
Yep.
more space. So when you get hit, there's more room for your brain to rattle. And that's when you really get knocked out, when your brain starts moving, you know?
Yep.
It's not just, I got hit. If you get hit and you move with it, a lot of times you're good. You get hit, stationary, you're planting your feet, you get hit, your brain racks or cradles in your head or some shit. You're getting knocked out. You know?
Yeah, you're in a crazy sport, man. Like,
yeah, at the same time, it's crazy, but when you start surrounding yourself with people so much that do the same thing, it doesn't seem as crazy.
it doesn't seem, but like, compared to any other
sport, yeah.
team sports, like, you could lose in fucking basketball and shit. And LeBron, they say he's like the greatest athlete.
But he's lost over 100 games.
Yeah, and it's like,
in combat sports, you lose one match, people are like, dude, his record's fucked. Like, it's the only sport where no matter what happens, good or bad, the record follows you. Every season, every other sport, it starts over.
And that's like,
besides combat,
true will. Like, you're imposing your will on a fucking another person.
Man. And that's the thing for me too is MMA or any kind of fighting sport. At the end of it, the whole theme of fighting is for you to achieve your dreams, you have to crush the man across from you's dreams. He has the same ambition, same dreams as you, but you have to take his dreams away for you to achieve your dreams. That's how I look at it. Yeah, one little mistake, it can be over. You could be winning the whole fight. One wrong step, one wrong lean, knocks you the fuck out. You know? But it's just part of the game. You know?
That's why it's the most exciting sport.
It's one of the that's why it's one of the most exciting sports too. And then, you know, for me, I rarely even think about the dangers of it anymore. I just kind of really just fell in love with the process, you know. Like, before this, I was such a different person, you know. And fighting gave me, to me, almost everything, you know. Gave me a better mindset, a better, you know, outlook on life. So even if nothing crazy really happens, my life changed for the better from it. Where I'm like 195 right now. I've almost lost 100. I lose 20 more pounds. I've lost 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So even without fighting or without becoming the best or this and that, my life has, you know, completely changed because of this sport. So I appreciate that alone, you know? Yeah. And right now, like, everyone has dreams of being a champion, right? But most people don't want to put that work in every day. So you have to fall in love with that process. And then when that time comes to fight, you fight. You know? Because at the end of the day, fighting is only 15, 20 minutes max. You know? Yeah. And the training and everything else you do is your life. So the fighting part is really not the hardest part. The training, the diet, making sure you're on diet, not eating bullshit. Make sure you're getting rest, not fucking out all night smoking with friends or doing shit that you shouldn't be doing, you know? So that's the hardest part. Fighting is the easy part. If fighting was so hard, bro, regular people wouldn't do it. Motherfuckers fight in the bathrooms and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But the hardest part is the training and everything else.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, same thing when I last did my judo competition. 5 months of just really hard training, and I was new to it. It was a new sport to me, so I was trying really hard. I had a broken rib during that time too, you know, in between. Didn't think I was gonna be able to do my best, but I tried. Man, from working out for 2 hours at a time doing judo, and then when you compete, every match was only like 10 seconds. You know? So you put in, I didn't put in 1,000 hours in judo yet, but just using an example, man, you put in 1,000 hours to achieve something within minutes, you know? So that's like the craziest thing about martial arts to me too. Because in baseball, basketball, the games are hour plus, you know, you get, it's a long time, you know, because there's so many people, so many different moving parts. But man, when it's just your will against another man's will, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 25 minutes max at the professional highest level, you know? And man, 25 minutes, if you think about it in your life, that's just nothing. It's literally nothing, you know?
That is crazy to think about. Like, that's like, to put into perspective, it's not even, it's like watching an episode of an anime, but you're in there fighting, and in that moment when you're in there, it feels like an eternity. But I watched the whole episode of an anime basically by the time you finish fighting, and it's just like, what? There's
fights, man. You watching a UFC card or any kind of card, you look away on your phone for 5-10 minutes, the whole fight's gone. Fight's over with.
Gone.
Or the stream fucking
It freezes and you miss it.
The stream comes back, guys like laid out, like what happened? No, but that's why the best of the best, like, you know, they're always like, oh, you know, he's such a good fighter. Yeah, but you don't see the other things.
Yeah,
that he did.
it's not just that he's a good fighter, but he's so disciplined.
Yeah. Like fucking Marab. We're like, damn, he's such an amazing fighter. But you know, the crazy part was after he won the belt from Sean O'Malley.
He ran like 10 miles the next day.
He ran 10 miles.
Yeah.
Instead of like chilling, he's like, I gotta get on it. Because I need
That's that champion mindset.
Yeah, like, that's what separates the, you know, the greats from the good and the best from the greats. You know, like there's levels to it. Like with Floyd Mayweather, I didn't even know until you told me. That man used to go to the club, didn't drink nothing. And then he ran home in jeans.
He would pay $50K for bottles, or maybe sometimes he wouldn't even pay for the bottles. You know, club appearances, they pay you. So everyone around him is getting drunk. Yeah. But that's the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you want to enjoy both types of lifestyle, you want to have fun with your friends, you can have fun with them, but there's a cutoff. You know? There's just certain things you can't do with them. Mm-hmm. All your friends are drinking around you, cannot drink with them, you know?
It's crazy, bro.
And everyone's taking Ubers home drunk, you're running. You're running home.
In like
full drip.
Yeah, like jewelry, jeans. I just
yeah, Floyd. I remember like peak Floyd when he was like becoming
Money Floyd. He was pretty. He used to be Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah, but like man, the best part of that era was his fight camp videos. Like no one had videos like him. It was like whole event. They were better than the fights back then.
Bro, even at his gyms, bro, he used to hold like wars at his gym.
Wars, yeah.
So like everyone's like, holy shit, what's the next Mayweather war?
Damn.
Now he monopolized it. He monopolized boxing for himself. The reason why he was getting paid so much, yes, he was a great talker. Yes, he was one of the best. Undefeated, of course, but he may not know how to read like that, but man, that motherfucker is good with business. He created his own promotion. And that's why he was able to get so much money.
I mean, they're even saying he was like the first one who really used like social media to really like
amp up his stuff.
Yeah, like YouTube, like his whole persona and shit, right?
Man. And it's crazy, like you put in all that work, you achieved all that stuff, and people still hate. And it's just like
that's why it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
That's why you have to succeed for you and the people around you. Mm-hmm. And everybody else is just fucking noise.
Yeah. It's crazy. People hate, and it's like, man, you go out there and you try to do that
what
shit.
He just did.
Yeah, and let's see. And they're like, all he does is just freaking that Philly shell. And it's like, okay, but
beat it then.
51-0.
Beat the Philly shell then if you can.
Mm-hmm. You clearly can't beat it. So
all right, with that being said, coming on to my last third.
Down to the nub.
Great cigar. It tastes a little funny at the end, but it was probably because I had a really decent sized hole in my cigar. After it smoked past the hole, it started tasting better. Pretty much a smooth, nutty, woody cigar. Got slight sweetness, didn't get as much sweetness as you guys, but still a very enjoyable smoke. Would smoke it again for sure.
Yeah, I got like the same flavors you're describing, and just like imagine with more age, like it can only get better, right?
We're gonna come back in another year.
Yep.
In one more year from this date, we're gonna smoke this exact cigar again and see how the flavor changes. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Just 2 years of age, it's already tasting pretty good. So
a lot of people have been saying that too. A lot of the cigars from past 2020 have been higher quality. I don't know how true that is, but I've smoked some pretty good cigars that were only a year old, and they were pretty good still.
Yeah, man, definitely looking forward to 3, 4, 5 years. Like, let's see, or Larrañaga.
So let's go around. What you guys rate it?
This is top 5 Cubans I've ever smoked, so I would say 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. 7.5. It's not in my top 5. I don't think, because I got like Sancho Panza, Monte Cristo number 4, Esmeralda, Quilor Seco Más Claro.
I still have never smoked one of those. I want to smoke one of those.
It was so good. And it was only like 1 year.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I would give it like a 7. 7?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. I'm going to say 7. my experience was a little less, but I can't take out certain points because of all the holes I had on my cigar. So I still say 7. So. There you guys have it. Larrañaga Cigars 777 across the board. There you go,
man. Well, thanks for tuning in again, y'all, and hope y'all also had a good, smoke session while watching this video, and always enjoy your cigars out there, but don't inhale.